Yes, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where today I'm going to be looking at Middlesbrough's 24-25 season and doing a bit of a preview and getting some predictions in at the end. And I think we all think it's going to be a pretty good season. Things are looking on the up. I'm just hoping at the end of the season we have something to celebrate. But yeah, please remember to like, comment and subscribe with that red button, bottom right of the screen, and let's get into it. First off, let's look at signings that we've made this summer. Now it's August the 12th now, so we've had one game. There's still a few weeks of the transfer window left, but it's nice to see we're getting business done early, something we historically always struggle with. We always link with players, whether it's Ivan, Tony, Mitrovic, whoever. We take about 9 years to get it over the line, and then another club comes and nicks them, and then they go on to do amazing things, especially in the strikers area. So it's good that we've got business in early. The likes of Luke Ayling, Bergzorg, Morris, and then Hamilton, who we got recently. So top marks on that side of things. And if you look at last season, this time of the year last season, the season had started, we didn't have Latte Lath, we didn't have Luke Ayling right back. I don't think Bangura was there. I think we made a few late in the window, which I think we're trying to go towards the less loanees side of things and bring in our own players and get players that are young. So great start so far. Now onto the signings individually. Luke Ayling, we all know what he can do. Last year, I think when he started, when he come to us, we weren't sure, but by the end of it, he was such a shrewd signing last year. Really helped, especially going forward with all the assists he got, and at the back as well. He doesn't shy away from a challenge. So yeah, top marks. Aidan Morris. I mean, when he was getting a standing ovation when he left Columbus Crew in the MLS, I was thinking, Jesus, this geezer must be pretty decent. And we've had one game of him so far. Started the Swansea game, sorry, one sort of competitive game. Started the Swansea game and he looked decent. And even against Herenveen in the friendly, when he smashed the apex of the bar on the post, he looks like a quality signing. And I think he will sort of take the place of Barlasa and or Howson. So he looks really, really good. Bergzorg, I'm not going to lie, I haven't really seen a lot of him. He looks good, he looks skillful, looks confident. But maybe just his final ball in that one moment we saw in the game against Swansea, he could have released it a bit quicker. But again, no one knows. No one's really seen a lot of him. And then Micah Hamilton from Man City, who looks the real deal. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say I've watched all of his clips through the youth system and whatnot, but I've had loads of people messaging me, City fans and non-City fans, that are interested in the England unders and stuff like that, saying he is an absolute prospect. And he can't be that bad, coming through the City youth system, scoring the Champions League goal, being involved in all their pre-seasons and stuff like that. So he looks like he's going to be a quality deal for us. Hopefully he can have a similar effect to Morgan Rogers and then not leave us, because Morgan Rogers was just getting into his stride, especially in the Cup. But yeah, Michael Hamilton, watch out. I think he's going to be a big player in this league. Now the outgoings, Hayden Coulson and Sammy Silvera. Coulson, I think it was time for him to go. I think we'd all agree with that. Sammy Silvera showed glimpses last year. I was there at Leicester when he scored and we all went absolutely mad. But he was so frustrating to watch. But I think a season out on loan at Pompey will do him the world of good. And then hopefully, if he smashes it there, he comes back next season, a better player, a bit more physical, and making the right decisions. I think last year he just lacked something. I don't know what it was, whether it was decision making or he was just a bit lightweight, but he just wasn't cutting it for me. And then on to Paddy McNair, who we obviously let go. His contract ran out. I'd have been happy either way. He was a great player for us. He got a great delivery on him. Very versatile, can play in loads of different positions. But he wanted a new challenge and fair play to him. So yeah, hats off. He's only got nice things to say about the club as well. So yeah, we would have been good having him in the squad, I think. But the amount of centre-backs we've got at the minute, and he wouldn't get into centre-mid realistically. So it probably is the right decision for both parties. Now let's look at the squad. First of all, in goal, Seny Dieng. I rate him. When we signed him from QPR, my missus' family's all QPR, and they were saying he's great at shot stopping, but sometimes he makes howlers and with the ball at his feet and stuff. I haven't seen any of that. I think his shot stopping last season was second to none, and with his feet, he's so good at distributing it and pinging it. He's like a better version of Zach Steffen. So I think, yeah, at the back, I think we're sorted. If he stays fit, absolutely sorted. Glover, we saw last season, did well in terms of shot stopping, but he made a few shaky decisions. So yeah, keep Dieng fit is what I'm saying. Right back, Luke Ayling, just spoke about him. We know what he offers going forward. Puts in tackles at the back and he always gives 100%, so fair enough. But centre-back, Jesus Christ, where do we start? Fry, Rav, Lenihan, Clark. That is a quality foursome. And obviously, how many are going to start? 2 or 3 on each go. So Lenihan's going to be like a new signing, having him back. He was our best defender until he got injured last season. Vandenberg is just absolute class. Howie's, 18, 19? It's ridiculous. Del Fry as well. He's been with us absolutely years. And we all know what he's like when he's on top form. He is a quality centre-back. Obviously missed a few games last season. And then Matt Clark, who, when he first signed for us, played a few good games, got injured for the whole season. And then last season, he was like a new signing. And I think it was against Leeds when he came back and he was thrown straight into the thick of things. Gave away a penalty and we're thinking, Jesus, is he ready to be back? But then, back end of last season, the back half of last season, Matt Clark was incredible. So for me, it'd be him and Vandenberg starting. Clark and Rav, absolute ballers and proper defenders. Rav, a touch of class, and then Matt Clark, no nonsense. And then on to left back. Left back is where I think we need reinforcements. Bangura's good, Engel's good, but I think we need Giles in. We do. And if we do get Giles in, going forward, I think we'll be an absolute menace. Because he proved a few seasons ago, going forward, Giles on his left foot, whipping him into Akpom. What a partnership that was. So, yeah, I think we need reinforcements in the left back area. The only thing with Giles is, I think he's a bit of a liability defensively. But he offers more than enough going forward to counteract that. So it is worth having him in here just because of the threat on the attack that he gives. So, yeah, for me, get Giles in. Now, into midfield. How many options do we have now? I think Howson and Barlasser will probably be bench players this season. But obviously we've got so many games, they'll be rotated in and out. So it's not like they're not going to get any game time. But Hackney, Morris and Riley McGree. What a 3. And then in the attacking areas, obviously McGree could be thrown into this as well. Isaiah Jones on the right. Azaz, McGree, whoever on the left, and Latte Lath up front. That is solid. You've got Bergzall coming in, you've got Hamilton. I don't know where he's going to play, if he will play, but I'm sure he'll get loads of game time as well. He just needs to find his feet. Obviously didn't come on against Swansea. But I think that is a potent attacking force. And if we keep Latte Lath fit, he will bang in the goals, as he's already proven. I think he's on the longest running streak of joint longest running streak of a striker in the Championship, scoring in back-to-back games, which is 7. So the squad is shaping up nicely. I just hope we get a few more in before the transfer window finishes. And let's just talk about Latte Lath for a minute. I was at his the first game he scored against West Brom away. And he scored a decent header, and then he went on a bit of a barren run, I think. And I was thinking, nah, this geezer isn't it. I'm not sure what he puts in a shift. He's really quick, he's strong. But I didn't think he had that lethal finishing touch. But how wrong was I? Because the back end of last season, he was clinical. And he looks like he's really enjoying it as well. That's a really, really important part of it. He looks like he's really enjoying it. He puts in shifts, he runs in behind, he works his socks off, and he's found his finishing touch. So, what a player. I just hope we can keep on to him. And Hackney, and Carrick as well. I think them 3, and Rav. Them 4, keep hold of them. We'll do big things this season. Now, on to my predictions for the 24-25 season for the Boro. Right, so let's have a look at which away games I'm looking forward to first. First up is Pompey. I used to go to uni in Portsmouth. I know the area really well. Lived there for 3 years, lived in Southsea, and I know that Fratton Park gets rocking on a match day. So I'm really looking forward to Pompey. Weekend on the South Coast. I wish it was in the summer. It's in January, so it's going to be freezing. But yeah, Pompey is up there for me. And I want to do Leeds away. I've never done Elland Road. Been to 60 odd out of the 92, never done Elland Road. So I want to go to Boro Leeds in the away, and I think that'll be quality. So they're the 2 games I'm looking forward to the most in terms of away days. Top scorer, touched on it a minute ago. 2 words, Latte Lath. But I'm hoping Hamilton can run him close because he's got a goal scorer's touch as well. So yeah, out of those 2, but I think Latte Lath's got it. Best young player, either Hackney or Rav, take your pick. If both stay fit, both have got a good shout and both showed last season what they can do. Best signing, I'm going to go with Aidan Morris. I think he's shown in that first game how good he was in midfield. But I just hope he can carry that on. But he seems really, really hungry. He really wants to do well. Said it was his dream making his debut the other day. So yeah, I'm hoping for big things from him. Now, predictions for the club as a whole. In the cups, I just hope we have a cup run. Last season showed how good it was having a little cup run, getting to the semi-final. Yes, we got spanked by Chelsea, but that whole day, the lead up to that game in London, 4,000 Boro was ridiculous. So I'm hoping we get a cup run. Quarters, semis, get knocked out by one of the big dogs. I don't mind that. I just don't want to get beaten by Burton or Newport or the ones that we've been beaten by previously, or Nuneaton Borough or someone like that. So cup run would be good. And then league position, the big one. Where are we going to finish in the league? I cannot be asked with playoffs. I can't. I'm going to go second. We're going to get second place. We'll bottle first, as we usually do, as we did a few years ago when Burnley went up. Should have won it that year. I think we drew our last 6 games or something. I think we'll get second though. I think we're good enough to get second. I just hope we can kick on and do the business. Because I think it's a weaker league than last year. Obviously, last year we had Leeds come down, Southampton come down, Leicester come down. This year we got Luton coming down, Sheffield United, who are one of the worst teams the Premier League's ever seen last season, and Burnley, who have lost company, who made them tick, who got them going. And they were one of the best teams we've ever seen in the Championship 2 seasons ago. So I think the league has got worse. We've got Oxford coming up. I'm looking forward to that away day as well, because that's not too far from me. Pompey, I think, will do well. But I think we can get second place. We could get first place. But please don't put us through the playoffs, because we know our playoff record. But please, let's just get the job done. Do it in normal time. Don't take it to extra time into the playoffs. We have a heartache at Wembley. We have heartache in the playoffs. We haven't scored in our last 4 playoff games. So let's get the job done in the normal season with 3 or 4 games to go. Over to you now, lads. Right, that's the end of my video. That's my prediction for the 24-25 season. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe with that red button bottom right of the screen, because I'm going to be doing loads of stuff this year. Going to a load of games, going to abroad stuff, going to Boro, going to England games. I'm going to be doing stuff like this where I'm talking to camera. And if anyone's got any suggestions or anything, then please give me a shout. DMs are always open on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube comments and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far. Up the Boro. Oi, you. Yes, you. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And please remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you want daily football content. And if you've got any football related videos you want to see me make, drop a comment and I'll see what I can do. Bang.